All right, so how's it going, everybody? And what we're doing here is lately I've been kind of experimenting a little bit with delays on the M13 and trying to get a really good modulated delay sound because I have not been satisfied with the modulations on the delays in the M13. So my attempt to solve this issue is to take a analog delay, or really any delay. You can do this with any of the delay models on the M13. You can probably even do it with a delay pedal that you own. But I take a pitch vibrato and I throw that in front of the delay, and this just gives me this really cool, nice, warm, old school modulated feel. It really reminds me a lot of the Line 6, the Electro Harmonics Memory Man pedal, and you get some really cool old school sounds. Early 80s U2 is pretty much what this emulates. That's basically what I'm going for here. So I'm just going to fool around. I'm not going to guarantee you that I'm going to play some beautiful riffs here, because I'm probably just going to I'm probably going to have some horrible moments playing, but let's just jump right in. And what we're going to begin with is I'm going to cut off my Dyna Comp. I'll tell you my signal actually before we start playing. But my signal is Stratocaster going into my Dyna Comp into the M13, and then that M13 is going into the Vox AC4. And the AC4 is being mic'd with SM57. And I haven't used the AC4 in a while, so I thought I'd pull it back out, if that's cool. I think it sounds really cool here. So this is just an analog delay with modulation. That's what we're starting out with. Let's just listen to the default modulation on the Line 6 delay models. So here we go. Kind of hear that slight detuning at the end of the tail end of the signal. It kind of goes slightly out of tune there, especially if I turn up the mod speed. So here it is with the mod speed turned up. So there's a really good idea of the modulation. So if I turn the mod speed so it's almost completely down all the way, here's what that sounds like with the depth almost maxed out. Pretty decent. It's not bad. It's workable. It's usable, but it sounds too digital to me. A little bit too digital. So my attempt to solve this is to throw in a pitch vibrato. So this is with the pitch vibrato. You can probably already hear a difference. So that's with the depth pretty high on the vibrato. So I can also tame the vibrato a little bit so it's not as in your face. I haven't even gotten to the ping-pong delay yet, and that has the best sound actually, if you ask me, the ping-pong delay, and I'll tell you when I get there. But let's cut on a Dyna Comp. And this is the Dyna Comp with these two effects gives you that early, old school, early 80s U2 sound. This delay time is very slow for this song right now. Really, this is just an extreme example because you really hear that, like that vibrato type effect, but it's perfect. Sounds a lot, I'm not going to say just like, but it sounds a lot like the old EHX Memory Man pedal that I wish I had bought one, and I could still buy one, but I would like to buy the original, the big box version, you know, the big giant one. Yeah, that's the one I would like to buy. I'm gonna play a lot of harmonics. I think that harmonics sound so amazing with this. I need to look into why that sensitivity knob makes so much noise. My Dyna Comp is on. It's on, in case you're wondering. like the Dyna Comp better when it's on. I like it when the Dyna Comp is on. It kind of compresses that delay, so the delay is not so in your face. But here's just the vibrato, in case you're wondering. I think some people will be wondering about that. Let's go back to the Dyna Comp. So yeah, that's just a vibrato with the Dyna Comp on its own. So let's go to a ping-pong delay. And this one is really cool. I'm tapped into a quarter note delay with this ping-pong delay. I was also with the analog with mod. But this is a ping-pong delay. And you can change the offset of the two delays. This is basically two delays in one effect. And they bounce off of each other, and you can just change how they bounce off of each other and how they interact. So you can get like a bad effect, sort of. It's kind of very sensitive, though, so it's tricky to dial it in just right. But I'm going to play with this for you guys. Actually, let's just hear the ping pong without the vibrato first. So... Vibrato on now. So now you can add modulation to any delay you want to. It's awesome, isn't it? This delay originally has 0 options for modulation until you throw in a pitch vibrato. Oh wait, that was the wrong chord. Whoa, hold on. I'm messing up on my own riff. I haven't changed the offset yet, so I'm going to show you that. Now listen to the delay as I hit the palm muted strings. You can hear how the offset changes. With a turn of one knob, by the way. One knob, you change the whole offset. I know this is a long video, but just hang with me. You can have them just barely offset, like my Pride setting that I showed you in the MXR Dyna Comp video. I messed up. Trying to think if there was one more delay that I wanted to show you guys, so just hang in there. Let me look through my delays. Yeah, there's a tape echo, which I think is pretty cool. That has modulation, that has a vibrato on it. So this is just the tape echo with the Dyna Comp. So let's try that with modulation. So that's the tape echo. And I really like the lushness of the tape echo. It's so warm sounding. It's really warm, and you throw in the modulation and it just gets better. And that wasn't even with a whole lot of modulation. I had the depth turned down relatively low. Mix is all the way up on this vibrato, by the way. I have it maxed out. And I also have the vol sends, the middle, let me look at it. It's called volumes. I think it's volume sensitivity is what it stands for, but it says vol sens. Well, I have that turned up relatively high. Not all the way, but relatively high. And the rise is completely out. I have that at the minimum setting. And then the depth is, that just varies depending on how much modulation I'm feeling. And you can just throw that in front of a delay. If you have an M13 or an M9 or M5 or whatever you have, you can throw this pitch vibrato in front of a delay or whatever effect you want to use, and you can get like a warm vibrato modulation tone. The analog delay with model on here, that model delay on the M13, to me sounds like it's more of a chorus effect, and it's not really well done, if you ask me. I don't think that they did justice to the effect they were trying to replicate with the model. So this is kind of my attempt to go in and just kind of add a warm, lovely modulation sound to it. And of course, a compressor in front, like a Dyna Comp. Oh, it sounds great. I mean, it's just great. Early 80s U2, very reminiscent. The last sound that I did with the tape echo, I'm getting a lot of U2 The Edge type sounds. It's great. I love it. So for the fact that this video is running really long, I'm going to cut it right here. And if you guys want more of this type of stuff, let me know. I'm always down to do these kind of videos. And I want to get back to using the AC4 a little bit more. And I want to do some more stuff with the M13. And I said that I would share my sometimes you can't make it on your own settings that I have made on the M13. And I will get to that either tonight or I'll do it tomorrow or sometime really soon. I'm going to try to get that video up soon too, because I promised I would get that out. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.